told him that to get that foot amputated the first time the toe turned sour, because he was going to be like his dad.
So your dad had the exact same...
Same foot, same deal. He had amputated. He wound up with stepped on a needle and got staph infection in his foot in the end. So I had to amputate his.
Oh, same,
and he
same
was
thing, staph infection.
Huh?
Same staph infection and everything.
Yeah. He, of course, they wasn't nearly as advanced on prosthesis as what these are now, but he got along, and he was. I'm thinking he was probably in his 70s when he had that done, and I'm 83, so I got a head start on him there. Finally, after, gosh, it must have been 4 months, they decided to remove the rest of that bone in my foot. Down, they took it out, and then he quadrupled the antibiotics that we were back doing through a PICC line, infusions of antibiotics 3 times a day down there, but we were doing it at our daughter's house. They didn't want me in the hospital because of the COVID. And anyway, so we had to give ourselves, Norleen had to help me, and we did that. And after they removed that bone, and then he quadrupled the strength of that antibiotics. And so when we got down there, then it started healing that whole open sore. And it was looking better. We, by that time, had had enough of Texas. We were there when they lost all the power and all of that stuff. And so our daughter just insisted we would not fly back because of the COVID and all of the problems, and with her being a nurse in a big hospital, and she's an ICU nurse. And so her and her husband drove us home, and just drove us and went right back because she couldn't get enough time off. So anyway, they got us home, and the time I got home I had a sore in the ball of my foot on the same side that had progressed to the point in time that they could reach in and touch bone again in there with that, and it was staph infection, and that prompted me to say, okay, it's time to lose that foot. I'd been fighting it a year and hadn't gotten anywhere, so I decided to have it amputated and went to Billings and had it done, and it's healing up, and then I got to get a prosthesis, and if I ever get the bottom of it healed, I'm going to wear the prosthesis. But we needed the lift. We needed some way to get in and out of our house with this, we got 5 steps, and they're full-size steps, and we needed some way to get down to the ground floor without somebody having to carry me. And so we pressed on to, decided a lift was the best option to get in and out of the house.
We argue a lot too. That keeps our blood circulating.
Well, it hasn't been the easiest route.
You seem to have pretty good spirits. You seem to be pretty positive in general as a person.
What good does it do anybody to be the opposite? No, you can either give up and quit, feel sorry for yourself, or you can just go on and make the best of what you got. And look around, and golly, you can always find somebody a lot worse than you. So you come in here, lock the wheelchair, push the button, it goes down. That's a little bit of it.
That's great. It sounds great.